It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Elite and the Wizards. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Sale gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Colton Welker. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. If they have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1 to Abreu for the big double play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hits. It does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs and a victory.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, no.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch inside, the throw, and he is in there. Acuna on third with 2 out. Liner toward right center. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Soto is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Las Vegas is out in front 2-0. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Kansas City, the center fielder, Ender.
Now here it comes.
Inciarte.
In there at the knees, strike one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Miles Straw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Straw swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 14th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Line towards center field. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. An update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
The right fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taylor Trammell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. On the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there, blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Stepping in now, Tyler Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So up steps Joey Bart now. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's Jose Abreu, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Outside.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, a dozen home runs, and an even 40 RBIs.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Robert Poisson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. First and second now, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres at the bag. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The center fielder, number 11,
Ender and Ciarte will be the next to bat, and they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Colton Welker, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Acuna digs in now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Torres brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is right there, one down. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Now a throw over, runners back. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now that third baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. And it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner on first with two away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Strong is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Elite lead this one 3-0. Bottom of the third now. Now at the plate, Miles Straw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Trammell has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. So one away here with the bases empty. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Skied. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Taylor Trammell as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
Striding in, Tyler Freeman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So striding forward now, Joey Bart. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
0-2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marcell Ozuna is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating a changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Elite are out in front, 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Calhoun. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Not close. It's 2-0.
2-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. At the plate, Colton Welker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11, 1-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A couple of walks for him thus far. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do. But the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On a rope to the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 22. Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, up.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Las Vegas is on top 4-1. Leading off the inning, Robert Poisson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. And now a pitch on the way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. From the stretch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Ground ball left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Soto will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ryan Abreu takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Ryan Abreu.
Digging in, Taylor Trammell. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
The right fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Three and one.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte's there. One down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
Standing in, Tyler Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball. Strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now. Joey Bart is on deck. The 3-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Joey Bart, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball. Playing 11.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. The pitch.
Inside.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jose Abreu will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Andres Munoz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Andres Munoz.
From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Brian Dozier at the plate. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Michael Wacha will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Calhoun. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Willie Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Colton Welker.
So digging in now, Colton Welker. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. His career line against Wacha. He's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. Dozier gets to it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. The Elite lead it 4-1. Digging in to try it again. Robert Poisson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Freeman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Enter Inciarte.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he popped him up. Freeman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up now, Miles Straw. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Yoshihisa Hirano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
At the plate, Juan Soto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Straw will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Ken.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Giovanni Gallegos is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now at the plate, Taylor Trammell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Pete Alonso will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Alonso.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In his career, Alonso carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. A runner at second, nobody out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. He's set, and the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. None out. Runners at first and second. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, number
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Trammell rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So now to the plate, Colton Welker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Zach Britton enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching, Zach Britton.
For the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. Three runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Las Vegas leads this one 7-1.
Now playing shortstop, number 20, Pete Alonso.
So striding in, Jose Abreu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Jazz Chisholm is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Jazz Chisholm.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Hopped up. Welker has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
In now, Jordan Luplow. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
And he'll make the catch to end it, as the Elite have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
7-1 the final today. Las Vegas earned their 116th win, tops in the division. Luis Castillo wins for a league-high 19th time this year. Giovanni Gallegos works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest.